Alright, so you want to look good, you want to look hot, you want to look handsome. You have been making money, you have been dressing well. But you see, getting a big fat paycheck or wearing that very expensive suit isn't actually the pathway to the handsome town. Chances are you may very well be a handsome stud right now and you don't even know it. Studies have shown that every handsome man have one thing in common and only one thing in common. No, it's not money, no, it's not muscles. It's a lean face. The hottest men will always have a lean, symmetrical, structured and defined face. So, how do you get it? How do you become more hot and handsome? How do you become the irresistible man? How do you have that sharp jawline? How do you become the macho man? Well, gentlemen, that's what this video is all about. My name is Mayank Bhattacharya. Now it's time to get them jaw dropping. This is Men's Essentials. Let's hold the intro. Okay, so here's the thing. Your face speaks a lot about you. It speaks a lot about your character, your personality, your attractiveness and your visual image. Studies have actually shown that men who have a lean face are wealthier, healthier and attractive to the opposite sex. A lot more attractive to the opposite sex. But here's the sad part. Most male face is covered in fat and fat is estrogenic in nature, meaning it's unattractive, unhealthy and not at all visually pleasing. So if you aren't lean, if you aren't overall lean, you are actually hiding a lot of your visual characteristics. You are actually hiding the most important feature of your face. The excess fat rounds out your facial features and hides almost every and any possible definitions and structures on your face. Now I know you have been watching my videos, I know you have been watching Men's Essentials, and I don't want my viewers to be anything ugly, fat and unattractive. I want you to have the best jawline, I want you to be the most attractive man all the time. Therefore, it's about time we fix it. So, step number one, probably the most obvious, the most difficult, the most time consuming, but the timeless, the best and probably the most easiest and the cheapest one to afford. Diet and exercise. This is literally the only non-surgical way to get rid of your baby fat, to get rid of your facial fat and have that lean face, thus exposing your sharp jawline. You know, when I was researching a little about this video, I found out funny articles saying different exercises and different asanas to have a strong jaw and whatnot. I found them absolutely bullshit and I don't think you need to do any kind of chewing gum exercise to have that structured and defined jawline. I think if you get rid of your fat on the face, you will expose your jawline, and I think every human being has a pretty darn good jawline. So the only authentic way in my dictionary to get a chiseled jawline or to get a sharp jawline is by tracking your diet and by doing some regular exercising or weight training. You see, tracking your diet or being on a diet is the number one key to having a lean face, my dear gents. Your diet is actually way more important than your training or your exercise routine. The only reason why so many people going to the gym don't have a chiseled jawline or don't have that 3D defined abs is because they don't eat right. Their diet sucks. You can spend all your day and all your night in the gym, my friend, but if your diet is not on point, if you don't track your diet and if you don't eat right, your gains are going to be a total train wreck, and you don't want that to happen because your gains will reflect on your face. If you don't eat right, you will not get rid of the fat and you will never ever have a chiseled, sharp jawline. But Mayank, I don't know anything about that. I'm new to this. I don't know how to start. I don't know where to start. So could you please help me with that? Well, great question, and I'll be absolutely delighted to help you with that. So let's talk about the step 2. Let's talk about your diet. Let's talk about the low carbohydrates, low sodium and high protein diet. You see, carbohydrates and sodium soak up water like a sponge. Any diet high in carbohydrates and sodium will cause you to be more bloated and fat. As a matter of fact, cutting out carbohydrate intake to a bare minimum level can drop your water weight, can shed off your water weight and bloat in just a few weeks. But that is if you do follow the diet, that is if you do follow the low sodium, low carbohydrate diet. You see, another great advantage of limiting your carbohydrates from your meal, from your diet, is that it will keep a check on your blood insulin level. That will cause you some fat loss, which will result in exposing your masculine, strong, defined jawline. Now, to counter the calorie deficit, you will obviously need to eat a lot more protein, but that is just the part of the diet. You need to eat a lot more protein. You need to minimize on your sodium, you need to cut down your carbohydrates. Now, if you want to read an entire article or watch a whole new video on my diet and my nutrition and whatnot, then you can check out the link to the article in the description box below, or you can click this index card over here to watch that video, learn about my diet, learn about my exercise routine, and then get some ideas and work from there. But the only key to getting that perfect jawline, getting a lean face, is tracking your diet and start weight training. But there is more. Drink a lot of water. You see, when you don't drink enough water, your body, by the virtue of being the smartest self-sustaining machine in this planet, starts storing water, starts bloating water and prevents itself from dehydration. This is why you have to drink a lot of water. When you do start drinking a lot of water, you will notice that you will be peeing a lot. Now remember, you will not be expelling the water you are drinking. You will not only be expelling the excessive water you are drinking, but you will also be expelling the stored bloated water in your body, especially from your face. So drink a lot of water, get rid of that chubbiness, get rid of that bloat from your face, and you will have that chiseled jawline. You will look a lot more aesthetic, you will look a lot more lean, a lot more pleasing, a lot more attractive. Now of course there are some orthosurgical procedures, there are some cosmetic procedures, and you can go under the knife and get yourself fixed or get everything done whatever I said before in like a day or two's time. But I don't really recommend you do that until unless you really need to do it that bad. And lastly, step number 4, probably the best scapegoat out there for all these skinny guys out there: grow and groom your beard. You see, beard can be the best thing you can probably have if you're not into fitness, if you're not into weightlifting like I am, or if you're not an overall fitness snob. Your beard can actually manipulate people into thinking that you have a very chiseled, very sharp jawline. So groom it right, draw lines, give it some structure, give it some definition, and give it some character that it deserves, and it will baffle people into thinking that you are the most masculine man around. I unfortunately can never have a full groomed beard on my face, but fortunately enough, my genetics won't ever let me be a fat face. Anyway gentlemen, that's it. That's all about this video. That's all about the jawline and the chiseled masculinity, all you've been asking for. I know I've been delaying this video for some time, but hey, you have it. Now you have it, so don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this video. Share this video with your friend if they are in need of a chiseled masculine jawline. But the most important part, my social media links, the link to my favorite hair product, and my image consultation links are in the description box down below. In case you want to be my internet friend, don't forget to check them out. Send me a hi and I'll give you a high five, and then we'll talk more about powerlifting, grooming, beard, hair and whatnot. So don't forget to do all of that. Links to all of which is in the description box down below. On that note, yeah, I'll really go make more videos now, so I'll go do that. You don't forget to dress sharp, stay stylish and stay sexy. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.